working backwards from the day you die? Well, and elsewhere, this is the case. This is one of the many intriguing aspects of this novel, Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. Because of its unusual and creative theme, the fact that it is not gender-oriented, and it teaches a life lesson, it should be on the outside reading list. We have some celebrities that would like to share their views and provide further explanation of these 3 reasons. It's Taylor Swift here. This book deserves a spot on the outside reading list for its unusual yet interesting theme. The novel is set in Elsewhere, which is a place where you go once you die. The description of this certain afterlife is like nothing you have heard before. You get to experience Elsewhere firsthand with the protagonist Liz. Liz looks out the car window. So this is Elsewhere, she thinks. Liz sees a place that looks almost like any other place on Earth. At this moment, the reader and Liz observe Elsewhere for the first time. Since Elsewhere is a fictional place, it evokes every reader to use their imagination as to what it is like. I know this novel is a must for me on tour, and it is must for the classroom outside reading book list. Hey, it's Asher. Along with Taylor Swift, I also have my vote on putting this novel on the outside reading list because both genders enjoy it just the same. This book, although the main character is the female, is not gender-dominated. This is important because in a classroom there is an almost equal number of both genders, and the list needs to be suiting for both. In fact, many of the secondary characters in which Liz interacts with are male. For instance, Aldoya Skent, who is Liz's acclimation counselor and who maintains a large role in this novel. Hello, Elizabeth Hall. I am Aldoya Skent, your acclimation counselor. Please have a seat. Knowing that a person of either gender can indulge in this book is yet another reason I believe it needs to be on the outside reading list. I'll make sure to supply all my backup dancers with a copy. Hey, it's CeeLo. I have to give it up for Gabrielle Zevin. She captures a marvelous novel that deserves to be on the outside reading list for its ability to teach a lesson. This novel is based on death, which is a depressing and sensitive subject, but this book entitles much more than that. It teaches readers to focus on living their lives based on quality, not quantity. In a sense, the lesson is similar to my music. My fans would rather me release one amazing song instead of 50 average songs. Liz, being that she is only 14, reflects on this once she passes on. This book also teaches that we must all live life like we might die tomorrow because we never know how much time we have. Young people tend to think they're immortal. Many of them can't conceive themselves as dead, Elizabeth. This preys upon the fact that young people do not believe that they can die soon and may not be living their life to its fullest or being as happy as possible with the time they have. These lessons give the novel the extra push into being on the outside reading list. Aspects of this novel include having a creative theme, not being gender-dominated, and portraying a life lesson. Through these, it deserves a spot on the outside reading list. Granted, others will claim that their novel is higher level or has more creative theme. Proven through these examples, Elsewhere cannot be topped. These 3 celebrities are major supporters of putting Elsewhere on the outside reading list, and you should be too.